Guys, this is my Cast Dragon deck that I played at locals this past weekend. I got top 4. I was X1 in Swiss with I was X1 and 1 in Swiss. It was 4 rounds, so I was 2-1 and 1. The last round I played against one of my friends who was playing Mermails, and he just straight slaughtered me. But then we went to top, and we had to play each other again, and it wasn't as bad. It actually went to game 3, and it came down to I had to draw a monster or I would have lost, and I didn't draw a monster. This deck is on Team Value's channel as well. It's a little changed now. I've built it more to this current meta, and what I see is the best choices. So here we go. 3 Light Pulsar, standard. Just brings back your dragons. 3 Dark Flare. This card, people underestimate his effect. It's really good. You ditch a dragon to send a dragon from your deck to the graveyard, and then banish a card in the graveyard. People don't understand. A lot of decks revolve around the graveyard. 1 Red Eyes Darkness Metal. 1 Dark Arm. 1 Eclipse Wyvern, because you only have 2 targets. You have the Dark Arm and Red Eyes. 3 Lila. 3 Raikou. I've thought about cutting the Raikou down to 2. It really doesn't serve that much of a purpose in here. It gets rid of troublesome back row if needed, and I can use it, to get rid of cards that are causing me trouble, Thunder Kings and stuff. 1 Air, and this is a tech choice I decided to run. It gets around, Zenmain's Gotchi. I played against Frogs, and he just kept stalling behind, Gotchi and giant frogs. So I was like, okay, Aaron. And then I played against my friend playing Mermails, and he made Gotchi, and it's like, Aaron. 2 Effect Baylor. I was running 3, cut it to 2, didn't feel that 3 was necessary. This is honest. You can see the picture. I know this isn't legal, but at my locals, people really don't, pretty much if you ask if you can play something and everybody says it's okay, I'll just play them. And I have an actual honest, but one of my friends made this. It's full art, ghost rare, and it's just really cool. 1 BLS, 1 Cassorcer, 2 Trigodias. The guy that made the honest is also the guy that uploads to our Team Value. He posts the majority of our videos. 1 Gores, the Tour Guide, Double Tour Guide Sangan, Night Assailant, 2 Card Trooper. I've upped the hollow of this deck so much. I was playing common Lilas, Card Troopers, Raikous. Got Secret First Aid Charge. 2 Solar Recharge, cut it from 3, didn't feel 3 was necessary. I know I'm playing 1 more Light Sworn target, but this card can be dead. 1 Allure Darkness, Monster Reborn, Dark Hole, Heavy Storm, Pot of Avarice, Triple MST, get up there. And then 1 Tech Forbidden Lance, came in handy quite a bit. Alright, extra deck, I've changed it up quite a bit too. Zenmain's, Tempo, Acid Golem, let me get out of the light. Leviathan, Leviair, Queen Dragon, Gaga Cowboy. I played against one of my friends first round, and he was going to win if I couldn't mate him. And Pot of Avarice, I had Charge the Light Brigade in hand, but I had Thunder King on the field, so I was like, that this sucks. So I was like, I told him, I think Thunder King's going to win you the game. But I knew I had Pot of Avarice, so I Pot of Avarice back 3 Lilas. I had Card Trooper, I used Card Trooper effect to mill, and I Pot of Avarice back 3 Lilas, and Card Trooper and something else. And I was like, alright, I have to get extremely unlucky. And I got lucky, and I was able to make Gaga Cowboy, and he had 600 life points left. 1 Roach. I don't even make this card at my locals. It's just there in case people decide to play stupid decks. I don't like agents, and I just keep it in there in case somebody decides to run them. Adrius, Tyrus, Exabeetle. This card put in some work. Strike Bouncer against Frog Monarchs is just amazing. I made it against the guy who was like, well, I thought it stopped spells and traps. I was like, just stop playing this game. One guy, Charger, Catastor, and Black Rose. Start about the guy Cowboy. I wanted to put my Black Rose in, and I was like, well, I'll just cut a rank 4. And normally I only run 2 rank 4s, and that's Queen Dragon and Roach. But I had Cowboy and Maestroke in here. And I was like, well, Maestroke really isn't that necessary, so I'll cut it. And I decided to run Guy Cowboy, and it decided to be very helpful. Alright, here's my side deck. I can never run a serious side deck. Lava Golem, don't even know why it's there. I side deck Messenger Piece, so I guess that's kind of. I made it against my friend playing Mermhells, and it gave him 2 more. He had 3 waters engraved, and it put the 2 more in there for his Moulin Glacier. The Lava Golem, double Thunder King, double Reaper, double Messenger Piece. I've explained this card already in Chaos Dragons. It lets you set up for your plays. Double Soul Taker, double Decree. I've actually learned to like Decree in this side deck now. Double Dust Tornado, Deck Devi, and a Raigeki Break. Sorry for the cough. I've been sick for like 2 weeks now. I got over the main part of the sickness, and then I've just had a cough for like the past week. But Raigeki Break, I'm actually going to keep this card in the side deck. You ditch Eclipse Wyvern, and it's like not really a plus, but it helps out. But I was playing against a guy, and he was summoning big guys against me. He was playing Skull Servants, and I was like, I set Raigeki Break, had Eclipse Wyvern. I was like, Raigeki Break. He did something. I Raigeki Braked into ditching Eclipse Wyvern, and I ended up plussing off of that. But there's the deck. Any questions, comments, feel free to leave them down below. I'm going to try to upload to my channel more. But until next time, see you later.